All right, y'all, we're going to get into this Bitcoin price action. So make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy juicy, watermelon juicy technical analysis content. So Bitcoin has been getting this pretty intense move up since the 13th of March. And then we kind of petered out over the weekend, right? We came up to an area of resistance and we've been not too sure about what to do. And if we zoom out, we can see that the area of resistance we're coming to is not just an arbitrary level. In fact, I can draw a line on a chart. Let me go ahead and make this line nice and thick so that we can see it more clearly here. This is a level of resistance that we have really been respecting since the 12th of January. And so the question is, what is going to happen right here? What is going to happen? Well, I think it's important that we understand the levels of resistance that are still above us. First of all, if we take our Fibonacci retracement from the all-time high to the low right here, we can see that we do have the 382 Fibonacci level coming in very, very, very close to where we are right now. In fact, if we do get a move upward here, we will soon be running into this area of resistance, which is also a high volume node from this range that we traded in the beginning of January, right? Not only that, but if we come all the way back to the summer where we had this low of about 28,000 and we look at the volume that traded to the present day, we can see that we have a very, very high volume node here. So this is just something to be aware of in case we do get another pump to the upside. When we take a look at market cipher B, we can see that we're getting bearish momentum and bearish money flow on some of these higher term time frames. This is the 4-hour time frame. This is the 2-hour time frame here. We can kind of see momentum and money flow coming down. So if we continue to see these things, money flow and momentum coming down, and we get another big pump to the upside, we need to be aware of the resistances above us in case we get a move downward from there. Now, if we can come above the $47,000 level, I do believe we can see much higher. But personally, for me, I am definitely looking to take shorts around here because of the fact that we do have bearish money flow and momentum on some of these higher time frames. We take even a look at the daily and see that we're about to get a red dot on the daily, which means we could get a significant move to the downside. Now, money flow is in the blue, which makes me think we do something like this, right? Red dot, green dot, get another move up, but we still need to be aware that we are at resistance with bearish signs on market cipher B. So what if we do start to come down? Because here's another thing that could happen is, price consolidates here. If we start to lose some of these levels, we can very easily come back down lower. And that's a very real possibility, and I'm going to show you why. If we go down to the 1-hour time frame and we just take a look at the volume that has been traded here during the last move to the upside, okay, we can see that if we start to lose the area of about $43,200, we will come back down inside this value area. And the way these work is essentially, if we come back down for a retest and we lose that level, then it's very, very probable that we come down to that high volume node around 40.9K. If we lose that, then it's very, very probable that we come back down to the low of this value area, which would give us a very, very nice retest of this support, which has been support for a very long time, right? It was resistance, 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 resistance. We could not break out of this. We finally break out, retest the support before coming to the upside, and that's around 39.4. Okay, some other interesting areas that we need to keep our eyes on are going to be, if we zoom out a little bit more here and we take a look at this sideways market that we've been trading, we take a look at the volume that's been coming in here, we can see that again, if we come below these levels here, okay, I'm actually going to draw another line right here and remove that. If we lose this box, which contains the 2 value area highs from these 2 little volume pulls that I've made. In fact, I can even go ahead and just remove this one here and just say that if we lose this green box right here around $42,000, then it's very, very probable that we come back down again to that $39,000 area. This is a very high volume node. This has a lot of confluence right here. And if we even are going to take a fib from the low to the high, we can see that the 786 level is coming in right around that high volume node as well. So these are levels to the downside that we need to be aware of. We cannot get overly bullish until we start to break these resistances. The reason is because, you know, for the past few months, every time we come up to these resistances, we get to move back down to these lows. And so, you know, we're going to continue to just trade this sideways market until we get a clear confirmation above these resistances. And those resistances for me is going to be like $46.5 to $47,000. And of course, if we lose this $39,000 level, that is actually quite bearish to me, and I would be looking down to these areas. Now, let's take a look on a higher time frame. Let's go to the 8-hour, and you know, it's no surprise that we have been doing some kind of lower high thing right here for Bitcoin, right? And we can also see that down here potentially we are going to be we could also respect this trend line, right? And so if we do start to lose this, all right, this high volume node down here at around $39,000, then we have some pretty interesting confluence, which is going to be this the low, the value area low right here. And we also kind of have this triangle, well, I shouldn't say triangle, I should say this trend line coming in right around that same area, where if we do get a move down here, right, let's say we come back in the value area and then we get a little bounce off that high volume node, and then we come down again, we could do something like this, okay? Assuming that this is still a consolidation pattern, right? That could break either upwards or downwards. And so this is how I'm basically planning my trades right now. I'm pretty much looking for shorts up here, looking for my bearish confirmations up here. If I don't see those, then I will hold longs, of course. And if I do see them, then I will look for shorts. And then when we come down here, I'll be looking for bullish signals. If you don't understand a word I just said and you want to learn how to trade like this, you can check out the course. There's a 25% discount in the description of the video. This is a comprehensive course. It's changing the way people approach these markets. There's been multiple people who, after taking and internalizing the information in this course, have actually been able to become full-time traders and quit their job. Now, of course, this is not financial advice, but what we focus on is giving you a very clearly defined point A to point B comprehensive system so that you always have a plan. So you can come to a chart, and instead of FOMOing into a random trade, you can make a plan, right? You just like for me, I know whatever happens, I have plans to either long or short. There's a 25% discount in the description. Also, if you want to join a community of traders where myself and others give multiple updates. What is going on here? Let me mute these. Myself and others give multiple updates. We give our own trading plans, including trading setups that we give quite often in here that play out quite nicely. You know, when we get our confirmations, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. It's a great community, guys. We have game day every Friday with Bitcoin giveaway prizes every single week. We have a lot of people in here who are posting really great technical analysis. Their levels are very, very much respected. Like K-Pax, man, this dude is a beast at trading. White Phoenix, amazing traders. You can check it out at patreon.com/Jason Casper. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. And I pray everybody is blessed in many, many ways, not just financially. All right, y'all. Peace.